Money, 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 and relationships. In most of the time, we all think that money is not an issue in relationships. It's something that we hardly talk about. I mean, at the beginning, it's all roses and all, but no, nothing about money. When people meet, they'll be talking about where do you see this relationship going forth and all that. But nobody asks, how do you see money in this relationship? Let's talk about money matters, heart, and all that. Hi there, my name is Sophie Sitole, your life coach, relationship coach, and your passionate motivational speaker. I'm passionate about helping you brighten up your light that already exists. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about money matters and also matters of the heart. So let's talk about money in the relationship. So it's hardly that when people start out a relationship, they'll be talking about money. On the normal circumstances, people will be asking, what is it that you like doing? What is your favorite color? And all of that. But hardly that people will be talking about money. But it's unfortunate because money is actually one of the most important factors that needs to be discussed from the relationship as it starts out. All right, so let's discuss it. In most relationships, you'll find people all smiles and all that, but behind closed doors, there's a whole lot of issues about money because it was not discussed from the beginning. People didn't think that it matters because when the relationship starts out, it's very nice. We'll be talking about dinner dates, those bunch of flowers every now and then, gifts that are flying around, but people hardly talk about money until it gets to a point where now we have to start talking about rent, paying loans, taking financial responsibilities. That's when everything changes to say, but then it was never discussed from the beginning, and you'll find that unfortunately in most cases the one partner will be taking a heavy load than the other one because the mistake is it was not discussed from the beginning. So today your relationships coach is going to give you tips as to how to go about it, how can you correct it, and what do you do in such cases. But before we do that, as I've already mentioned, that money is also involved in building a relationship emotionally. I just want to find out, please go to the comment field and share with me, is your emotional account full or are you running on silent overdraft? Please share with me, where are you when it comes to money in relationships? Is it an open topic for you or not? Please share with me in the comment box. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be sharing with you very handy tips that you need to build a solid relationship with your romantic partner. All right, so what you do is you need to make sure that you avoid things like financial silence in the relationship. It's very important for couples to sit down and discuss, what is it that you bring into the table? How much are you bringing? How can we go about? Which ones do you take up as your responsibilities and which ones do I not? Because if that's not done, there's gonna be a lot of secrets when it comes to money in the relationship. You know that loan that you don't know about, you know that credit card that's been hidden somewhere you don't know about. That's what it leads to if there is financial silence in the relationship. The other thing that you need to look out for is power when it comes to money. If there's financial power in the relationship, you'll find that someone is just using money around to prove a point that they are powerful financially, or maybe they're taking decisions without actually informing the next partner because they feeling like they are powerful in relationship, and that can cause a drift where people are gonna drift apart, and then it's gonna be the end of the relationship. In the meantime, people still love each other, but the fact that they never spoke about money, then it causes for the relationship to end at the end of the day. The other thing that people need to look out for is to make sure that you discuss the finances transparently. So make sure that everything is brought on the table. We're discussing everything. Like, make money matters a normal conversation in the relationship, and therefore you will see your relationship is gonna be nice. The bond is gonna be super close, because like I've already said, you build emotional bond as well when you're discussing things like finances in a relationship. Definitely. The other thing that you can do is to make sure that money is not thrown around in the relationship just to silence the other partner because maybe you've done them wrong or anything. You know, those gifts that you'll be buying unnecessary, or even proving point. You know, the competition that people get into in a relationship with regard to finances. I can buy a better item than them. I can do something bigger than what they could do. So avoid that. Sit down, talk about everything to say, this is where we want to go, this is how we want to achieve it. The big one that I feel is the major one for relationship is make sure that the financial goals for the relationship and not only individuals are discussed. Because if we have the same goal in a relationship financially as well, then we are able to know that, okay, we need to be working hard or not, we need to be spending money around or not. Because think about it, if the one partner is just spending money and the other one is working hard to save it, then it's gonna cause a drift. There's gonna be that silence that's there where it's gonna cause friction, and the other one ends up being frustrated because of everything that's going on around money issues in the relationship. So the best thing ever is to make money matters a normal topic in the relationship. By so doing, you're gonna achieve a relationship that is so healthy that you love it and enjoy it. Because remember, if finances are not discussed, it's like you building a house with no proper foundation. It's gonna crack, and eventually, unfortunately, it's gonna fall down. So make sure that topics like finances are discussed in the relationship from the word go, and by so doing, you're gonna enjoy your relationship. And make sure that you save this video if you're about to start a relationship, so that you can be able to remember money matters are just as important at the beginning of the relationship. Don't forget to ask your partner, of course, how do they feel about money? Find out how have they been raised around money. How do they conceive money? How do they feel about spending and saving? Because those are the important factors in the relationship. While you're still asking them their favorite color, also ask them how were they raised around money, because those are solid foundations that you need for your relationship. With it, remember, you can shine brighter and out.